Let's talk about all the things I crocheted in 2025. Michelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with y'all today. Okay, so I have lots of wonderful things to share with you all. I'm going to be recapping all the things from 2025 that I crocheted, and we are going to talk about more so what I liked about the project, what I dislike about the project. We're going to talk about the yarn. Would I use it again? Would I not use it again? Is there anything that I would change? So we're not going to be talking so much about pattern details. I have dedicated videos to every project that I have made. And I will leave the Ravelry link below, which also has the video link in it as well. And so we will be going in chronological order, and also any projects that I made for charity or for charity donations or for sale in my shop, we're not going to be talking about those today, okay? All right, let's jump right in. So the first one I have is the simple half double basic beanie designed by Rhonda Mole of Abaka Design. You all know how I am with names. So this was actually a gift knit for my grandma Mildred, so I don't have it with me, but she has it and she's enjoying it. I made the size adult medium, and the yarn that I used was Barocco Vintage Chunky. It's a bulky weight yarn, and the colorway is 6146 Azure. And the fabric, or the fiber rather, is 50% acrylic, 40% wool, and 10% nylon. So would I use the yarn again? Yes, this is a great yarn. I would definitely use it again. And what would I change about it? Nothing, because my grandma loves it. And what I like about it is the color and the half double crochet stitch fabric. That's one of my favorite stitches, and I love the fabric that it made in the hat. How often do I wear it? Well, I don't know, because my grandmother has it, but she does talk about it all the time. Okay, so let's move on to our next one. We have the Cumberland Tank, which is designed by Alexander Taval of Two of Wands. And so I made the size 3 medium. And the yarn that I used was Drops Alaska in the Aran weight. And the colorway I used was 11 dark red. And the fiber is 100% non-superwash wool. So would I use the yarn again? No, I would not use this yarn again because it is way too scratchy. Even right now, it's irritating my skin, and I think I might just put it down. I did find a little trick last year where you can use hair conditioner to soften up yarn, and I think that's what I'm going to do with this, is try to block it and soak it in hair conditioner and see if that will soften it up. I'm hoping, because I love the color of this vest, but I can't wear it. It's too itchy and I can barely handle it in my hands. So what would I change? The yarn choice, for sure. I would definitely change that. And what do I like about it? I love the color and I love the fit. It fits me so well. How often do I wear it? Not very much. I've tried to wear it with like a long sleeve underneath, but still it's way too prickly. And yeah, so once I reblock it and try it again, I will update you all on this project. Okay, so I have a basket down here that I'm just going to be dropping things into. So that's going to be helpful because I've got a lot of stuff to show. Up next, we have the Summer Breeze Crop 2.0, and this is designed by Designs by Key. So the size that I made was an extra large, and the yarn that I used was Cedar Stories, which is a DK weight yarn, and the color I used was 852 Free Spirit, and the fiber is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. So would I use this yarn again? Absolutely yes. I would totally use this yarn again. It is amazing. And what would I change? Absolutely nothing. I did make a lot of modifications to the pattern. And so if you want to know what those are, you can check out my Ravelry page. But I made some modifications on the sleeves and the neckline just to suit it more to what I would wear. But it is beautiful. And what do I like about it? Everything. The fit is amazing. I love it. I wouldn't change a thing about this garment. And how often do I wear it? So I wear it at least once a month. And once a month is a lot for me because I have so many things to wear, so many things that I've knitted, so many things that I've crocheted. So if I can wear a garment once a month, that is good for me. But I absolutely love this. Okay, so let's go on to our next one. We have the Raspberry Beret designed by Little John Yarn. So here's mine, and it is beautiful. It comes in one size. And the yarn that I used was Big Twist Worsted in the colorway Varsity Blue. And this fiber is 100% acrylic. So the yarn is super, super soft. Yes, I would use it again. And I have used it again. It's a really great yarn. And you can find it in Michael's now. So that was wonderful. I know after Joann's closed, we were like, where are we going to get the Big Twist? But now we can get it in Michael's. And so that's wonderful. So I would definitely use this yarn again. And what do I love about it? I just love it so much. There is nothing that I would change. I love how it fits. I love how I can style it. And I probably wear this at least once a month. So I did make 2 of these. So here's my Raspberry Beret in pink. And so I feel the same way about this one as I do the blue one. The only difference is the yarn that I used. So I used I Love This yarn, which is 100% acrylic, and it's a worsted weight yarn, and the colorway is 100 pink. And so I wear both of these a lot. It is beautiful. No complaints about it at all. It goes with a lot of different outfits, especially because I wear a lot of like black and things like that. So I love pairing this with a nice black dress. So yeah, it's stunning. So I really do enjoy wearing it. Okay, let's move on to our next one. I'm very excited about this one. So this is the Säde Placemat, and it is designed by Heidi Heinrich. And it comes in one size. Of course, it is totally customizable. If you want to make it bigger, you just add some more repeats. If you want to make it smaller, you just subtract some of the repeats. And so the yarn that I used was my own hand-dyed yarn, QueensYarnBoutique, and it is a DK weight yarn, and it is in the colorway, I've got plum, and then I outlined it in rose. And this yarn is 50% cotton and 50% superwash merino wool. So it is stunning. It feels amazing. Would I use this yarn again? Of course, but I haven't dyed this base in a very long time, but I still have some left over and I do use it. How often do I use it? I use this every single day because my peace lily plant, not my peace lily, my pothos plant actually sits on top of this placemat every single day. So I look at it in my office every single day. There's absolutely nothing that I would change. I would totally crochet this again. The lace portion is so beautiful. It is so pretty. And I actually lost that yarn chicken, so I had to come up with a different colorway to do the border. So I love how this came out. It was an unintentional design, but I absolutely love it. And my pothos plant loves it too. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, so let's move on to our chunky Benji. Oh, he's so squishy. He's so cuddly. So this is designed by Moan of Crochet OJ. And it comes in one size. And the yarn that I use is Big Twist Worsted in the colorway 5003 Soft Gray. And the fiber is 100% acrylic. Oh my gosh, I just love him so much. How often do I use the project? I would say every day because it sits in my office. He sits in my office and he keeps me company, and I just love him. What would I change? I would definitely change the legs. My legs are crooked. The legs on it are crooked, but it's okay. I still love him. But this was a pleasure to make. I used safety eyes for the first time. So yeah, he is wonderful. And I really like the yarn. I like Big Twist yarn. And it's super cute. That's what I like about it. It's just super cute. And every time I look at him, it just puts a smile on my face. Okay, so I think I'm going to sit him on the table. He's not going to go in the basket. I'm going to sit him on the table. Okay, so the next one, it was a gift. It is the Cat's Meow bookmark designed by Sue Stapleton. So I did make this for a friend who likes to read books and she likes cats. So the yarn that I used was, I love this yarn, which is a worsted weight yarn in the colorway 100 pink. It was some yarn that I had left over from my beret, and it is 100% acrylic. And of course, yes, I will use the yarn again. What do I like about it? I like the little ears, the little pointy ears. So I really like that. And it's a nice flat bookmark that you can use when you want to keep a place where you were in your book. So I really enjoyed that. How often it gets used, I don't know. I know that my friend likes it, so I assume that it gets used often. I really don't know. Okay, so moving on to my next project, I have the Cumberland Tank again. It was so fun to crochet that I had to make it twice. But this is the Cumberland Tank designed by Alexander Taval of Two of Wands. So here's mine. And I made the size 3 medium. And the yarn that I used was Yarn Smith Create in the Aran weight. And the colorway is 4330 Plum Purple. And the fiber is 100% acrylic. So it is so soft. This yarn is amazing. Yarn Smith Create is one of my favorite yarn lines. Yarn Smith has some really, really good yarn. And would I use the yarn again? Absolutely. This yarn here is leftover yarn from a knit project that I had made. If you'll remember from my Everything I Knit video, I had made, I believe it was the Bridges cardigan. I had made it in this yarn and I had enough left over to make myself a crochet vest. And so I would change absolutely nothing about this project. I love the fit. I love the color. You all know I love my purple. And I would say I probably wear this at least once a month. And I'll usually wear like a nice black t-shirt underneath it. And so I just really, really enjoy it. Okay, let's go to our next project. We have the Sweet Summer Tea designed by Rachel Milsner of Evelyn and Peter. So this is a beautiful, beautiful project. This is my second one. Yeah, because I just showed you all the Free Spirit one that I just made. And let me see what size did I make that last one in. Let's see here. It was an XL. Yeah. I made it in an XL. So this one's an XL as well. So the yarn that I used was QueensYarnBoutique DK. And remember we were talking about the placemat, how I had some yarn left over. Well, this is some of that same DK weight, 50% cotton, 50% superwash merino wool. So this is a nice wool cotton blend and I love it. So I really enjoyed dyeing this. This yarn was rescued from another project that I had made and I just wasn't wearing it. So I ripped that project out and I made this and I'm so happy with it. And so of course I feel the same way about it as I do the first summer tea. The summer crop that I shared with you all. I love this. I wouldn't change anything about it at all. I love the pattern so much that I crocheted a second time. So I would definitely recommend this pattern. I love the fit and I love the lacy details as well. And in terms of how often I wear it, I just wore it 2 weeks ago. So it's, you know, I wear it quite often. So it's really, really nice. Okay, we are moving on to our next one. And look at this purple. So this is the Sweet Summer Tea designed by Rachel Milsner of Evelyn and Peter. So this might look familiar to you as well. This is my second time crocheting this pattern. The first time I crocheted was either 2023 or 2024, but I love the pattern, so I decided to make it a second time. And in terms of the size that I made, I believe it was an XL, but you can go and check my Ravelry page and see for sure which size that I made. But the yarn that I used was Drops Charisma, and it's a beautiful, beautiful purple. I love it. Now, this is a 100% superwash merino wool. So, would I use the yarn again? No, I would not use the yarn again because it is super scratchy to be a superwash merino wool. The only reason that I'm able to handle it and wear it is because I did block it using hair conditioner and it just toned down that itchiness. And so I am able to wear this and handle this, but I would not use this yarn again. And in terms of what I would change, it would be the yarn choice. I love the color, but the yarn choice, no, I would not use it again. It is way too itchy, way too scratchy, so that's unfortunate. But in addition to the color, I really love the V-neck. Look at that V-neck. It is beautiful. I love that. So I really like that about it. How often do I wear it? So I just finished this in November, so I really haven't had a lot of time to wear it, but I did wear it recently with a pair of jeans. So I do wear it, but I think I may have worn it once so far, but it's a fairly new project. Okay, so this next one I'm super excited to share with you all. It's a big one. So this is my Penelope dress designed by Ashley Kaiser of Sorella. And this is not all going to fit into the frame, but I'll show you as much as I can. So the size that I made was a size large. And the yarn that I used was Big Twist, which is a worsted weight yarn, in the colorway Varsity Navy Blue. And it is a 100% acrylic. And of course, yes, I would use this yarn again. I really like Big Twist yarn. Let me know, do you like Big Twist yarn? I would really love to know. And what would I change about it? I would go down a size because it is a little bit too big. But the way that I fixed that was I added, let's see, where is it? Oh, right here. I added a drawstring little chain belt that cinches it in, so that really helps with that. So it's not a big problem, but I did make it a little bit too big. I think what would help is if I was to do some waist shaping, because up top it fits fine and in the bottom it fits fine. I really like how it flares out, but in the waist it's a little too big, so I may have to do some shaping there, or go down a crochet hook size when I am working the waist. So that's what I would change about it. But I love the color. I love the fit. And in terms of how often I wear it, I just wore it last week. So yay, I definitely wear it. And let me share what I wear it with. So these are my 50-minute fingerless gloves designed by Sarah Zimmerman of Repeat Crafter Me. So these are beautiful. And the size that I made, it comes in one size. And the yarn that I used, of course, was the Big Twist that was left over from my Penelope dress. And of course, I would use the yarn again. And I wouldn't change anything at all about these fingerless gloves. I love the fit. I think they are amazing. And of course, I just wore them last week with my Penelope dress. So these are fantastic. I have no complaints at all. Okay, so I have another one to share, and this was a gift for a friend who was sick, and it is the Heart of a Rockstar Cowl, and it is designed by Rachie Newen. And so, of course, it is a gift, so I don't have it with me at the moment, but it does come in one size. And the yarn that I use is I Love This Yarn, which is a worsted weight color or worsted weight fabric. And I use the color number 10, which is a white, and it is 100% acrylic. And of course, I would use the yarn again, and there's absolutely nothing that I would change about it. And so in terms of how often it gets worn, I don't know yet, but I do know that the recipient was very happy to receive it. So love that. And I really love the texture of this cowl. Okay, so let's talk about what I am wearing. I am wearing the Tiki top designed by Designs by Key. This is a fantastic pattern, and I will leave all my information below on it. I crocheted this in 2024, so I'm still wearing it. I'm still loving it. I uploaded an entire video on this project, and I will leave it linked below. Okay, so let's talk about some upcoming videos that I have. I recently shared my Everything I Knitted in 2025 video with Try On, so check that out. And also I will be making a 2026 knitting and crochet goals video, so stay tuned for that. Also, like I said, I've made videos for all of these projects, so everything will be linked below. And also wanted to remind you all that all of the hand-dyed yarn in my shop is still 30% off. I'm trying to get rid of old stock so I can bring in new stock. So definitely check out my website at QueensYarnBoutique.com for some hand-dyed yarn and some other accessories as well. And just remember that everything in my shop is 30% off. So definitely go check that out. Also, I've released a crochet pattern, and let's check that out. Hello everyone, I have released a crochet pattern. I am so excited. This is a wonderful beginner pattern, or maybe for those of you who are more advanced and you want something a little easy to work on. It has been tested, so thank you to all my lovely testers out there. It calls for between 250 yards or 229 meters of worsted weight yarn. So a little bit more about this pattern. It does use 2 crochet hooks. You'll have your H hook and your G hook. And the techniques that you will need to know include chain, double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, and half double crochet 2 stitches together. So also it features an adjustable drawstring. So this is really good to customize the fit of your hat. I'm very proud of that. And also the pattern includes instructions on how to make the hat longer. Maybe you have longer hair, or you can make it shorter. So there are instructions for that. So the Rocky's Drawstring Loc Tam, which was inspired by my late dog Rocky, is available on Etsy and Ravelry, and I will leave all of those links below in the description box. Let me know what you worked on while watching, or did you just chill? I would love to know. I love reading you all's comments, so definitely leave me a comment, and also feel free to click that like button and that notification bell. Also, I would love it if you were to subscribe. I'm definitely trying to still reach that goal of 12,000 subscribers. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Definitely share with a friend. And yeah, just thank y'all so much for watching. And until next time, bye.